Hey, Jordan from Wasatch Customs again. Okay, this week we're going to be talking more about this 81 Malibu that we're doing the chassis on. So this week we had to pull the rack and pinion out of it because we were still sitting really high when we actually put the engine in. And so pulled the rack and pinion out. We're going to be relocating that more frontwards. We're going to be extending out the rack and pinion tie rods. We did also get the transmission crossmember made up. So you can see right here, we've done a horizontal sweep. We used our horizontal sweeping bender to bend this 1.5 tube right here. We did a 1/4 inch plate, fully TIG welded out. We did polyurethane bushings. We got jets flying overhead right now, so okay. We did polyurethane bushings, so we didn't have to run an actual transmission mount there. We were able to just put it right here on the side, so if there would be a drop, it would just undo these 2 bolts. That will bring it right down. The other aspect of when we found that the engine was sitting up too high, we also found that it was sitting back 2.5 inches too far, and that was a function of that our oil pan was actually coming into our cross member here. So we've had to go back, pull the engine and the transmission back apart, take the oil pan off, and as you can see here, it looks like a mess right now, but we're actually making our own oil pan to make this all work out. Here's some of the pieces. You can see it's gonna fit up pretty nice once I get all this filled, all this stuff filled. Now we did lose 106 cubic inches of volume by reducing this size, 2.5 inches. By extending this up 1 3/8, we're actually picking up a little bit more than 106 inches of volume. So we're actually gonna be a little bit higher capacity than we were before. We're gonna be putting a baffle into it so that we don't actually have any problems with the oil sloshing around in the bottom of it. So this is the main thing that we're working on right now. Because once we get this all done, then we can go ahead and we can put the engine and the transmission back together, put it back inside, make some new motor mounts, move the transmission crossmember forward a little bit so that we line up exactly with where the stock radiator was. So it's going to just look just like a normal car until you pop the hood or you get in a race with it. But yeah, that's where we're at this week. Some somewhat big steps, but a lot of discovery. So yeah, look forward to talking to you guys next